Hello, welcome to another training video asset by Owen Interactive. This video is going to cover how to use a WordPress WooCommerce website. At the minute, the website is using the WooCommerce module to build a product inventory with the intention of turning it on to an e-commerce platform down the line or in the future. So that's a common use for this software stack. Covering the website just very basically, at the top we have a welcome image section. The image can be changed, of course, so can the text, all of that. And a short about us with a picture demonstrating that we are distributing from the UK across Europe. Then the products that are distributed, everything's looking like chemical products, cleaning products. That's the look we're going for. The categories are just set up as an alternative way to get people into a section, and a nice clean footer, so all the way to the top. So you can go across these different categories at the top menu and see the different products. Social media icons, a few of those still need yet to be established, but as I mentioned before, the more those the better, because you can add a link back to the URL. Now, getting into editing this website, you need to ask yourself first, what am I trying to do? What am I trying to do? That's the best approach. Otherwise, you're just really bumbling around. So you notice I'm logged in because there's a black admin bar along the top here. I can see my details. That indicates I am in a logged in state. So I also note in the very footer area, there's an admin link in bold down here. When you click that admin link in bold, it takes you to the back end of the site, or the back office, or the dashboard, whatever word suits to use that one. So once you're in here, again, there's quite a lot of options. That's why I'm going to go back to what is it you're trying to do question. So the first thing we're going to do is edit a product. So I'm going to edit this wheel cleaner detergent. If you click on the product, and then at the top you'll notice there's a edit product button. We can click that, and in here we can see all the text. There's a suggestion for grammar, and another, and another. Ask me later. So we've made a few changes there to the grammar. You can also select some text and play around with the bold, italic, center, all the usual stuff that you get in a desktop publishing package is all in here. Colors, paragraph styles, it is all there. So at the top you'll notice this is the product description. This is where you can add in all the vast information about a product, but down at the bottom with the product short description, this is where you just want to put in just about this amount, a paragraph or two of text, which is then shown primarily beside the product images and the add cart button and the price. So we've made a slight change there to the product. I'll make another, select some of this and make it italic. I'm not going to mess around too much with that, but this is mainly what you're going to be doing, is adding information here. Again, the product image, if you wanted to change the product image, we can select the product image. And what we're looking at here is the media library. So I select that one just for a moment, and changes now as the product image, and press update. Once it finishes updating, we will wait for that. There we are. We can then view the product. I'll click that, and it takes us to the front end where you can see we've changed this product image and some of the details that we changed, making this italic, the bottom one bold and italic. That is really the gist of it. So once again, I'm going to go over that again. I'm going to go home, so I need to change the image from wheel cleaner back to the product image. Now you don't have any product images created yet. When you do, you'll need to change all of these mock-up products to the actual product. So the wheel cleaner, once again, click into the product you want to change. At the top, you can press edit product. You know you're in the wheel cleaner, as it says there. You can click this. Once you have uploaded, you can use upload files here, or you can drag and drop them into the media library, it doesn't matter. I'll select the mock-up that I generated of the wheel cleaner and pop that in and press update. Once that's finished, we will view the product and we can see the image is returned. So another way to do that is if you're in the dashboard and you go to products, all products, you can see there's a list of them here. So you can go at it that way instead of going to the front end of the site, navigating to the thing you want to change. You can also manage them in here. You can also bulk apply things by selecting all of them and choosing edit. That brings up like a bulk applicator. So here I can change the price of everything to $4.99 and press update. It just takes a second or two to bulk apply things. Now whenever we go back to the front end of the site and go down to the bottom, you can see that all the products have been set to $4.99. Excellent. So that then changes the button down here that it appears that there's now an add basket button, because whenever you enter a price, all the e-commerce stuff appears. Whenever there's no price added, there's no buttons to add to basket or checkout or anything like that. So that's how simple it is just to turn the site from a catalog website into an e-commerce platform just by adding a price to the item. So once again, we'll just simulate what it looks like to check out of the site here. Got the wheel cleaner, it's in the basket. We'll proceed to checkout. If you fill out all those details, there's two payment methods I've set up here: direct bank transfer, or like a BACS transfer, order on account, and cash on delivery. Quite simple, but there are loads of payment gateway providers, and you would need to pick one the further down the line in this journey. Well, once you make a sale, once you begin to want to process payments online, like PayPal, things like that, you can turn all those stuff on. I would recommend Woo Payments or Stripe. Okay, back to the home page. Once again, one other thing I wanted to show you was in the users. This is where you can add new users. I've already added an account for Matthew and an account for Stephen. That's okay. Back into the products, and I am very quickly just going to take out the $4.99 price of each item. Which will put the website back into catalog mode because there's no pricing. So to stop us staying, let's have a look at it. All right. Doesn't have that many directions, but I'll edit this product. So down here where we added the price, again you can put in a sale price. The inventory, I do think you should create some stock keeping units, or SKU, which refers to a stock keeping unit, a unique identifier for each distinct product and service that can be purchased, like a model number or a code that represents each individual product. Stock management, if you had 100 of those, you can put in 100 of those in stock, and you can be told when there's a low stock threshold at 10 products so you can order more. All these things you can do with this. Shipping, I would add in, it's about 0.5, I reckon 0.25 for a bottle of that. By the time you get up to 6 of those, you might be at 1.5. That's okay, just to add in that data. I would measure the length, width, and height of the product once completed, because the more metadata you add, the better. Any link products, if there's a particular product, like we spoke about before, using car polishing and wax shine protect, in a discussion, if there's a product that is very useful in tandem with another product, you can add it in here in the upsell. So the wheel cleaner might be an upsell, and this might be a cross sell. You can read what they are in more details here. A cross sell are products which you promote in the basket based on the current products, and upsells are products which you recommend instead of the currently viewed product. For example, products that are more profitable, better quality, or more expensive. Attributes. We haven't added in any attributes yet because there are no products to make attributes for. So that might be milliliters, how many exact milliliters is in it, what chemicals is in it, stuff like that. Advanced might be a purchase note. Thanks for your order. Here are more instructions. What category the product lives in. If there are any additional product images, here's where you can add those, like maybe images of the product being used, stuff like that. I'll press update here just to bring the product back. And we'll view the product. So there's where we added in. Users might also like the wheel cleaner. And again, the buttons for add to cart and all are gone. Which brings me to the one final thing, which would be your shipping. When you go into WooCommerce settings and into shipping, you can set up a new zone, but for the current setup, I've used UK and Ireland as a zone. You could split them into two different zones. And inside that, I've set up two rates. The first rate is standard post. The second rate is tracked 48 hours, sort of common across the board. I set one at $4.99. You should be able to get someone to ship a bottle of wheel cleaner for $4.99. And the 48-hour tracked $7.99. You can change around, mess around with those pricing as you get different rates from different distributors or suppliers or who might ever be there. And finally, if you wanted to edit the home page here, let's just go to the page you want to edit, and at the top click edit page. So that loads up that loads up what's beneath the page. So we can go to, let me see, yeah, edit the site. That just loads up a page builder. At this point, you can scroll down to the item you want to edit and just click it, and then double click it, and that gets you in here. So if you wanted to highlight a keyword or put in an extra line, or correct a spelling, you can do all that lovely stuff. So change the image, change that image, change this title. This is where you do all that. Go ahead and press save. So there we can see this has, that actually isn't what I wanted to do, so I'm going to undo that. So the page builder will be the only fiddly little bit that might give you a bit of trouble, but it's worthwhile going in and out of it a few times, just seeing what's what. And yeah, there we go. It's back to the way it was. So that basically covers how to edit a product, how to create a user, how to log in, how to turn on e-commerce, how to change the shipping, how to change pricing. And yeah, I think that's a good start. Any further questions, please email me. Thank you very much. Bye.